Sure, I'm Jodie Green and I'm the director and producer of Northern Beaches Musical Theatre. Sure. So we hold auditions and from there we do our casting. First off, it's really simple read through so everyone gets to know the show, and we'll probably just do those for a few weeks. We tend to break over Christmas, which is the chance, hopefully, for all the performers to learn their lines. Then we get together and it's really just blocking out scene by scene, talking through it. Stuff gets developed as we go. Obviously, in that, we have to slot in dance rehearsals, singing rehearsals, coordinating, rehearsing with the band. And yeah, I would just say it's a real evolution of the show as we go along. Although I'm the director, I do think of it as a collaborative process. Theatre is meant to be collaborative, and people bring their own style to their characters, and I think that's really important that they do that because then they own their characters.
I'm Neil Sheard, the music director. Look, I think the rehearsal process, we try and give everyone material so they can practice at home. We have a lot of online materials, but we do hire studios in Brookvale so we can all get together. It's a professional environment. We're supported by a sound engineer there, so we can get the mix and we can basically work through songs, and take it at whatever pace we need to in the band. So there can be a real mix of experience in the band. So obviously we want to make sure everyone has an opportunity to be able to follow the whole score through. So, quite often we'll put a lot of support in with bar numbers and things like that to help support each member of the band get up to speed with the music.
I'm Vicky Chow. I am vocal coach and producer and assistant director. Casting is fun and hectic and very, very exciting. We have some people who will come with no vocal experience at all, just want to give it a go. And it's so important to encourage those people because they're often the ones that will grow the most and will just get the most out of the experience. So having a mindset that we are inclusive is really important. Gathering sets, costumes, that's also part of the fun. We have to embrace the chaos, embrace the crazy, which we do, because we know, we've done this a few times now, we know that every time we end up with this amazing show.
I'm Melanie Scott and I'm choreographer for Northern Beaches Musical Theatre. There's definitely lots of nerves, especially at the auditions, but I kind of feel like dancing works as a bit of an icebreaker. Once everybody gets up and starts moving, then everyone starts to feel a little bit more relaxed and then they seem to be more ready for the singing auditions. We always have a mix of different levels of ability for our cast members, so there's always a bit of tweaking and adjusting for the dancers. It's never too hard, but I will say I do like to challenge people. We move quite quickly as we go along with all our dancers. So what we do at the end is film each rehearsal, and then that way everybody can go home and practice the routines and then feel a little bit more confident every week. And it's always a bit of a highlight to watch them back because we all see each other improve and it's just so much fun.
So the lead up to opening night, which we kind of have called show week, is full on. We bump into the venue. We're rehearsing every single night. And I would say the first rehearsal in the venue is absolute chaos. And we literally think, how is this show going to go on? But having done 4 shows now, we know that's part of it and it gets there in the end. If you've never done it before, we've had so many people like you, exactly the same, and they've come to the end of it and said, this is one of the greatest things I've ever done in my life. So just have a go. And I always repeat something that one of the girls said, that you never regret saying yes. So just give it a go.